First is just how did you spend your off season after getting a chance to celebrate the Super Bowl and going into the virtual program? How did you kind of stay in shape and get ready for the season? And then secondly, I know you got some time to go hunting and fishing during the off season. How important is that to you, especially at a time like this, to be able to kind of get away and enjoy some time like that?
Yeah, so win the Super Bowl and celebrate that, and then I'm from Michigan, so I go back up to Michigan to where I live, and it's kind of in the middle of the woods, secluded, and I just spent my time up there, and then I have a full gym in my garage, and so when the whole COVID thing happened, just spent a lot of time up there and working out and staying in shape and doing my best to just process everything and be responsible and take my part in society of everything that was going on and protect my family at the same time and then doing some hunting and fishing. I was on the lake a bunch fishing and just spending time kind of to myself and with my family and enjoying what society was presented.
Let's go to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Eric. I'm sure you watched these guys on film before, but what's it like having Mike Rimmers with you along with Kelechi Osemele? What have you learned about those two guys, and how are you trying to help them get prepared for this season to play alongside you?
Yeah, it's cool. This is the first time since I've been here that we've had like a super veteran lines to have a bunch of 8, 9, 10-year guys. It's kind of awesome to, just see the knowledge that they've gained from other places. And, Coach Heck does a great job of getting us all on the same page. And, obviously Brett Veach is doing a great job bringing guys in here, to get the job done. And so getting to know these guys, it's been a fun process. Obviously different scenarios this year with, just everything going on and adjusting to camp life. For me, for 7 years, camp was the same exact thing. And so I thought I think we've been doing a great job with the time allotted, getting the work in and getting prepared for week 1.
Let's go to Mick Schaefer. Go ahead, Mick.
Hey, Eric, just wondering how you're feeling and how the concussion happened and if you've had any concussion issues in the past.
No, over the years, I've been playing football a while now and probably had a couple in the past, but, it's not like a normal thing for me. Just routine rep, and sometimes you just get hit in the right spot at the right time, and, it happens. But you go through the protocol to do what you're told and, make sure you're honest with your symptoms. And, I did that and was able to get eased back into it for a few days and back swinging now.
Let's go to Herbie. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Eric, good to see you as always. You mentioned having the veterans that Brett Veach brought in, and I'm curious because you didn't have the offseason to gel, but with such a small window now before the start of the regular season, how advantageous is it to have those veterans come in and kind of like be a plug-and-play type option?
Yeah, I think the coolest thing is, we got most of our guys back, and I think that gives us, a step up on everybody. We win the Super Bowl, and then we kind of jump right back into it, fill a few spots, and the majority of this team has been in this offense for quite a few years. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, these guys coming in, they're catching on. They're veteran guys. They've been in multiple systems. And like I said, Coach Heck's doing a great job just getting them up to speed. And the guys they're bringing in, though, that they have natural chemistry. It's just there's either chemistry or there's not chemistry, and that's one of the nice things with Mike and Kelechi is it's just veteran guys who know how to do it. They're pros, and and we're just rolling out there, so it's good stuff.
All right, guys, we've got time for a couple more. We're going to go from the top. Sarin and then Pete. Go ahead, Sarin.
Eric, I know you've been fortunate enough to have the continuity of the same coach, right? The same O-line coach and everything. And they always talk about when guys go down on the offensive line that, hey, we're ready to plug anybody. We talked to Mitchell Schwartz. He talked about taking a couple reps here and there, being able to move up and down the line. But two things. One, at left tackle, do you take any reps anywhere else? Or is that the one spot where you get to take all the reps at your spot? And then If you could just kind of break down what the challenges are. You had a couple of different left guards last year. What the challenges are when a guy does come in and it is a change maybe mid-game.
Yeah, I guess to your first question, I haven't taken a rep anywhere but left tackle for 6 years. So, I'm getting that down pretty pat. And then what was the other questions? Yeah, when you look at my situation last year, midweek injury that needs surgery, I go down for 8 games, plug Cam in there. That's just life on the offensive line. It's we don't want it to happen, but it's definitely a possibility. And I mean, what we do in the trenches isn't easy on the body. And, sometimes stuff happens and got to keep moving forward. I mean, that's just kind of the way of life. You can't, dwell on things. You got to figure out the situation, make the best of the situation, and keep on moving forward.
Let's go to Pete Sweeney to close it out. Go ahead, Pete.
Eric, I understand this is a general question, but when you're going into year 8, what goals can you set for yourself to make sure you're continuing to challenge yourself?
Yeah, with all this time in the offseason, I've had a chance to reflect on, the growth I've had in my career, going from, the first overall pick and then working my way to a Pro Bowl, winning the Super Bowl. Obviously the All-Pro tickets out there. So I think obviously the number one goal is to get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But for as an individual, if I could, find a way into another Pro Bowl, to have my first All-Pro year, that'd be something special. It's something I'm working for. And then just to keep building and being consistent, staying on top of my stuff, not getting complacent, not saying, okay, I've reached my potential. Just keep building on what I've been building on for 8 years.
Fish, we appreciate the time today. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Brad.